the speed limits, the train itself, and that's the big one. Um, Knowing what your train, how your train works, which is the biggest one of the biggest problems I have, especially when it comes to starting, suppression, or anything like that. So every train's different, and there's so many trains. But again, there's a manual for every one, which is insane. That there's a manual for every train. So every time I'm picking a new train, I'm downloading a new PDF, reading it, so I know how to, drive the thing. It's insane. Again, so much to learn. There's so much education. It also helps that you got Wikipedia to help you with, just a little bit of brief history of, what the train's about, what the stations are about, where you're going, where you are. Uh, so again, it helps definitely in this game. So that's one of the biggest things about this game is that a lot to learn, a lot to know, and all that combined with just simulation is definitely worth playing the game. Yeah, this particular route is nothing but pickups. It's insane. Um, Again, early on, I missed two stops because I didn't know how short these were. So I would say this is kind of like a I mean, this is definitely one of those missions where you kind of got to be on point and pay attention to where the next stop's going to be. All right, and game over. Okay, so I did one of the things that so this is where you really have to pay attention. Or in that particular moment, I left the doors open. Well, the doors open, but I pressed the button again, thinking that I need to close the doors. That's not how it works. Once you press the button, the doors open, uh, and it will automatically close, and that's it. Okay. In this case, I press the button again, game over. Those are the little small things that you have to really watch out for in this game because it'll cost you big time. Um, and as you can see, I was pretty much like 40, 50 minutes into into this quest, into this mission, and yeah, exactly 40, 42 minutes exactly. All right, so given just the time I have left, I'm going to skip over finishing the New York to New Haven. We're gonna start doing little small ones. I think there was a few in particular that I kind of want to go back and complete. Um, and that's with the Class 295 Red Locomotive. All right, so if you saw the stream a while back, this particular one was pretty much a pain in the ass, and it was mainly because it's not like you're going from one destination to another. You're kind of doing, some maintenance, moving stuff here and there, dropping stuff off, and leaving. But in this case, it's a little daunting because it spans over 50 minutes. So the freaking vans. This one's gonna be remind me exactly where I left off, like back in May. So just a heads up. See the train that just passed by. Do not go when that train is still on the map. And if I can bring up the home screen real quick. The problem is, there's what I believe it is a weird bug. Where you can automatically get a game over despite the train being far away from this area. Alright, we coupled onto our cargo and we're off. This is like deja vu all over again for me. So the one thing in particular about the BR294 is it is slow as hell and it accelerates like a freaking snail. I think I've dealt with this train. Don't get me wrong, little engine that could for sure, but this thing is. Ugh. You're not getting anywhere fast, but that's not what it's made for. Alright, so Litterberg is our next destination. We have 10 minutes, actually, till the next stop. So that actually gives us a good opportunity to kind of just sit back and watch the scenery, really. And when we get basically to Ledberg, we're going to drop this guy off and pick up some more cargo, which are the vans that we're going to transport. and basically be on our merry way. So definitely a lot of time to get prepared for what our task is. Again, the BR294, so it's a diesel, and again, this thing, it says this thing can go up to a 160, but no, I don't think it can. It is slow, and it's not a train for speed. It's a train to haul things. Little engine that could. That's what this is, and it could. It can definitely haul some heavy stuff. And by the way, I said the ETA is about 10 minutes. That's 10 minutes real time. Everything in this game is pretty much real time. It's not shortened, and that wouldn't be a simulation if it takes shortcuts.